त्या सगळ्या याच्यावर आपल्याला डिस्कशन करायचं. ओके, सो या सगळ्या कॅरेक्टरिस्टिक आपल्या झाल्या IoTच्या. And now you know what is IoT and all these things. Plus we also discuss the applications, predictive and preventive maintenance, supply chain management, inventories, logistics, factory floor efficiency, okay, and productivity increase by as much as 25%. पहिले जर 100 पार्ट तयार होत असतील तर आता 125 पार्ट तयार होत आहे. Okay, so 25 times increase, 25% increase actually. Okay, so IoT plus data analytics plus machine learning. Okay, so in the IoT in the manufacturing, and how they come up with the manufacturing. If you see the process is divided as a manufacturing plant, then we have the global facility insights, then we have the customer side and the global operations. Now to coordinate between all these things, we required the Internet of the Things. We required Internet of Things. So for the manufacturing plant, what we required? We required to monitor the flow in near real time to eliminate waste and unnecessary process inventory. आता इथे तुम्हाला दिसतं एक सेन्सर लावलेला आहे. Let me show you this sensor. Now what this sensor will do? It will monitor in real time whether that part is present or not. Okay. एक मिनिट मी अजून थोडंसं झूम करतो, मला रीड पण करता येईल आणि काय फ्लो चालू आहे ते पण समजेल. So inside the manufacturing plant we have this sensor. The material will come from this direction. Okay, now what is the task of this operator? This operator over here, he will do monitoring. He will do the monitoring of the task and the production inflow. Now we also discuss the real time factor. So near real time to eliminate the waste and unnecessary work in process. आता तुम्ही जर इंडस्ट्री मध्ये बघितलं असेल तर तुमच्या लक्षात येईल की जेव्हा जेव्हा प्रोसेस होते तेव्हा at the end of the each process we have the piles of inventory. त्याच्या शेजारी इन्व्हेंटरी ठेवलेली असते. पण इथे बघा, इथे जसा पार्ट पुढे येतोय that part is get lifted. पार्ट उचलला जातोय. Correct? So the lifting of part is happening. Now next is in the same line, manage equipment remotely using temperature limits and other settings to conserve energy and reduce cost. आता इथे pick and place robot दिसतोय तुम्हाला. So this is pick and place robot. So on that robot again we have the sensor. Now this is only one of the sensor they have mentioned that temperature is sensing. Okay, again there are various sensors available on the pick and place robot, but here they are only concentrating about the temperature sensor. So using the temperature limits and other settings to conserve the energy and reduce the cost. Okay, so this robot will do that part. Now whatever is IoT is there, this instrument will also communicate with each other. Okay, now further that line passes through to the next point. So now here we have the RFID tag, or you can say QR codes. So what they will do, they will aggregate the product data, customer settlement and other third party syndicated data to identify and correct the quality issues. Correct. So from that RFID gun, and they actually read this code which is imprinted on that box, which has all information about the manufacturing, about the material, about the everything for that product. Okay, and they implement the condition based on the maintenance alerts to eliminate the machine downtime and increase the product or increase the throughput. Okay, so this is the next advanced level where they will sense this machine is operating or under the maintenance maybe. So implement the condition based maintenance. So the same pick and place robot, but here in this case it is under the maintenance thing. So the machine will alert the signal and reduce the downtime or eliminate the machine downtime. So instantly the machine will give you the warning that something is wrong with the sensors, and you can correct that point without any breakage. Okay, so that is a major advantage. Next, what we have, this is all about the manufacturing plant. Okay. Now, how many workers are involved there? First worker is for the sensing, second worker is for the pick and place, third worker is for the reading of the output, and fourth worker is under the handling the maintenance section. Okay. Now this material is get transported from the forklift. It gets transferred to the truck. Now at the truck, we have the cross-channel visibility into the inventories to optimize supply and reduce the shared cost in value chain. So they will actually monitor what is available supply and what is required to be produced, and the same will be given. Okay. Next, in the customer side only, we'll transmit operational information to the partners, that is original equipment manufacturer, OEM, and field service engineers for remote process automation and optimization. Now from the part itself, you can understand they are producing pump and motors. Okay, so basically they are producing these pumps. So this pump is employed on the field. Okay, so then that pump will also transfer the operational information that is in working. Okay, so while working that instrument, while you carry out the working or functionality from that instrument, he will actually does the transmission of the information to the partner, to the original equipment manufacturer, OEMs. So what will happen? This will give the field service engineer for the remote process automation and optimization. So if there is a fault in the pump while using it, so that same pump will transmit its fault to the OEMs. OEM will discuss the matters and find out the complaints, and based on that complaints and the fault, they will find out the remedy. And if there is some change required in the setup, they will carry out the change and optimize that process. Okay, so this is the second part in the customer side. Okay, so third party logistic. So this is the third party logistic where material is moving. Okay, now next is global operations. Now globally, what is happening? So R&D research is there, field services, the mains are there, management is there. So what is the role of this management in this IoT? So management will, what will they will do? I can see my production line status and recommend adjustment to better management operational cost. So they can actually visualize all these things happening in the shop floor and on production line, and based on that situation, they can do the adjustment for the better management and operational cost. Now what R&D team will do? Again, the insight into the usage platforms patterns from multiple customers and track equipment deterioration, enabling me to re-engineer the product for better performance. So R&D team will actually gather all this information from the customer, track the process, track the equipment deterioration, so that they will improve their design and re-engineer that product. Now what field servicemen will do? Field servicemen, they know, or I know, when to deploy the right resources for predictive maintenance and to minimize equipment failure and reduce service cost. So field servicemen will carry out all these things. They know when to deploy the right resources for predictive maintenance to minimize the equipment failure and reduce service cost. Okay, so this is all about the IoT in the manufacturing. Okay, so every data is transferred in the global, in the internet or on the cloud, and they also communicate with each other. Again, we have already discussed that for the enabling IoT, two things must be there. Unique identifier must be assigned to individual machines or equipment, and must have the embedded technology, so that they will enable them to sense, gather the data, and communicate about the environment in which they reside themselves. Okay, so this is all about the IoT. Any doubt? Any doubt in IoT then?
No, sir.
Okay.
हॅलो
So,
सर.
हा
सर, आपला प्रोडक्ट जेव्हा तो बनून जातोय पॅकअपला, त्याच्या आधी कस्टमर साईडच्या इथे चेक करताना ते.
हो, कस्टमर इथे चेक करतो. ऍक्च्युली 2 लेवलचे चेकिंग असते. आता जी अवेलेबल आहे, पूर्वी कसं करायचं होते, मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग फॅसिलिटी चेक करून पाठवत होते. ओके, अँड कस्टमर आफ्टर युसेज दे विल सेंड यू रिपोर्ट. बट nowadays what they are doing, customer is itself visiting the manufacturing facility, and instead of checking the quality parameter from the manufacturer point of view, customer is checking quality parameter in the manufacturing industry. म्हणजे ज्याला माल विकायचा आहे तोच जो माल बनवतोय त्याच्याकडे येऊन चेक करून जातो. So basically what they do in the real world or in the real practice, let's take an example of vernier caliper and the micrometer. So you have some cylindrical job which is having length and diameter. So manufacturer will produce that job and will check the length and diameter according to its specification tolerances. So at the display, he will display that I have produced the 50 parts and these are the ready for the sale. So this is conventional scenario. Now what happens? Whosoever is the customer, he will bring his own vernier caliper and micrometers. He will carry out the checking of that part. ज्या 100 पार्ट तयार झाले त्याच्यातले कस्टमरला जेवढे पण पार्ट विकत घ्यायचे, परचेस करायचे, तो त्याची वर्नियर कॅलिपर मायक्रोमीटर घेऊन येणार. अँड ही विल चेक according to his tolerances, his performance, his requirement, his quality characteristics. And if your part satisfy to his quality characteristics, then only he will buy. Okay, so this is the thing. So in the IoT also, they come up with this solution for the in terms of Internet of Things and digitization. This becomes very simple task. So they will directly send you the programming. Your facility is only manufacturing that product according to their programming also. On the CNC also, so you if you need to manufacture some of the part, you don't have to do the programming work. You directly take the programming from the customer. They will supply you all the details and you manufacture that part according to their requirements. Also, after manufacturing, you are not going to check. They will come to check your part, and if they accept it, then only they will take that part. Okay, so this much customization, this much you can say mass customization is also there, and customer satisfaction is also there. Okay, so this much ahead we have gone. Okay. Clear? Now,
Yes, sir.
next element is digital transformation. What is actually we are discussing? We are discussing our first point, that is smart manufacturing. थर्ड चॅप्टर मधला आपला जो तिसरा पॉइंट चालू आहे स्मार्ट मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंगचा, तो डिस्कस करतोय. Okay, so you should keep the track what we are discussing. 3.1 we are discussing 3.1, that is smart manufacturing. टोटल 5 पॉइंट आहेत या चॅप्टर मध्ये. आपण 3.1 डिस्कस करतोय स्मार्ट मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग टेक्नॉलॉजी. आणि स्मार्ट मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग टेक्नॉलॉजी मध्ये टोटल अगेन 5 पॉइंट्स आहेत, एलिमेंट्स. सो दॅट एलिमेंट वी आर डिस्कसिंग. त्याच्यामधला इंटरनेट ऑफ थिंग्स झालेला आहे, आयओटी झाला आहे. नेक्स्ट एलिमेंट इज डिजिटल ट्रान्सफॉर्मेशन. डिजिटल ट्रान्सफॉर्मेशन. नाउ बिफोर ऍक्च्युअली गोइंग इन डिटेल, what do you know about the digital and analog? Which instrument or which system you referred as analog and which system you referred as a digital? कोणत्या गोष्टींना डिजिटल म्हणणार, कोणत्या गोष्टींना अॅनालॉग म्हणतो आपण?
सर, ज्यामध्ये मेकॅनिकल काही इन्व्हॉल्व असेल तो अॅनालॉग असतो आणि ज्याच्यात इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्सचा पण हेल्प घेतलेली असते ती डिजिटल. ओके,
करेक्ट. म्हणजे एकदम सिंपल याच्यामध्ये आपली जी आपला जो डायल इंडिकेटर आहे, सिंपल डायल इंडिकेटर, विच गिव्स यू रीडिंग बाय चेंजिंग द पॉइंटर. सो पॉइंटर ऍक्च्युअली मूव्स ऑन द फिक्स्ड डायल, a circular dial. So that dial indicator is a simple example of analog system. Or you can say thermometer, not the digital display thermometer. The thermometer which you read from the scale, or which will give you the reading from the scale itself. So that thermometer or such instrument which is having the moving part, mechanical part is there, that suppose pointer is there, gears are there, or you can say dial is there. Okay, so and we need to read or we need to convert some of the units to get the correct reading. That is analog part. On the digital display, or you can say digital and display, these two words are most of the time used in same way, digital display. So digital transformation, why this digital transformation is required in the industry. जसं मी लास्ट लेक्चरला पण एक्झाम्पल दिलं होतं की आता डिजिटल रीडआउट असतात, DRO. So what is the longitudinal movement you carried out on the axis? What is the crosswise movement you given to the bed? So that movement of the tool. Okay. So all these movements are displayed on the digital readout, DRO. So digital transformation is very important in the smart manufacturing. Where what they are actually doing, they are using the digital technology. Okay. So actually using this digital technology, the customer experience will get enhanced. कस्टमरला कारण समोर आता जेव्हा weighing scaleचं एक्झाम्पल घ्या तुम्ही. Earlier it was a simple weighing scale. On one of the end we need to keep the weights, on other end we need to keep the product which we are going to measure. But due to the digital scale, we just have to put the product, we don't have to put any weight. Correct. And we get the reading directly on the digital display. So what consumer will feel that I have get the correct weight. Correct. So if suppose there are two manufacturers, or you can say two suppliers, one is giving you based on the weight criteria, weighing system. On one side we will have the weight, and on the other side we have the product, and the other manufacturer is giving you based on the digital weighing system. So you will prefer the digital weighing system, because you will find that this is more accurate. I can easily see whether it is 10 gram less or 10 gram more, which is not the case in your weighing system, conventional weighing system. So the customer experience is enhanced. Okay, so that is the main point. Now again, what is the next you can say reason why digital transformation is there? Because of the acceleration of the change. For the industry, it is very difficult to manage this monopoly and the leadership. एकच कंपनी जर प्रोडक्ट बनवते आहे, if and they are using the old scenario, old technologies, then they will not sustain for the longer life. To sustain them longer life, long enough, they must cope up with the new technologies. And what is new technologies? Digitization, digital transformation, digital solution. So that's why you will find a number of instruments earlier where they are analog, now they are transferring it to the digital system. Digitally होत आहे. इव्हन युअर मेजरिंग टेप, जर तुम्ही सिव्हिल इंजिनिअरिंग मध्ये एक्झाम्पल बघितलं तर आता आपण अजूनही घरी कन्व्हेन्शनल मेजरिंग टेप वापरतो, एक डिस्टन्स मोजण्यासाठी किंवा हाईट मोजण्यासाठी, लेंथ मोजण्यासाठी. सो मेजरिंग टेपच्या ऐवजी आता डिजिटल त्याच्यामध्ये झालंय. जस्ट यू नीड टू पॉइंट आउट युअर लेझर अँड यू विल चेक द डिस्टन्स ऑल्सो बिटवीन द टू वॉल्स, बिटवीन द फॉर द हाईट ऑफ द particular part. Okay, so that is the point. So digitization is the next era, or you can say new advancement. जसं आता थर्मोगन पण माहिती मला, थर्मोमीटर पेक्षा just you need to point out the thing or the on the object and you will get the reading. So that is digital output. जर ते जर analog मध्ये असतं तर आपल्याला तिथे कन्वर्ट करत बसावं लागलं असतं. So what is this digitization? Is the branch of specific scientific or engineering knowledge that deals with the creation or practical use of digital computerized devices, methods and आता तुम्ही बघा जेवढे पण हाऊसहोल्ड इक्विपमेंट पण होते, सपोज फ्रीज असेल, वॉशिंग मशीन असेल, यांच्यामध्ये काय दिसतं तुम्हाला? डिजिटल डिस्प्ले दिसतोय. फ्रीज मध्ये पण आता डिजिटल डिस्प्ले आलेले, वॉशिंग मशीन मध्ये पण आता डिजिटल डिस्प्ले आलेले. जेवढे पण आणखी हाऊस होल्ड इक्विपमेंट आहे त्याच्यामध्ये जर डिजिटल डिस्प्ले ऍड केले इन्क्रीजेस द व्हॅल्यूज ऑफ दॅट प्रॉडक्ट. ओके, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक टूल्स मध्ये जास्त डिजिटल डिस्प्ले आपल्याला दिसत आहे. व्हॉट ऍक्च्युअली दे डू, तुम्ही व्हर्नियर कॅलिपर पण बघितले असेल ना, डिजिटल व्हर्नियर कॅलिपर, त्याच्यात एक मेमरीचा पण स्लॉट असतो. सो यू कॅन स्टोअर दॅट रिडिंग. Okay, so we are discussing digital transformation. Okay. Now, electronics मध्ये मी तुम्हाला सांगत होतो की इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स मध्ये जेवढे टूल्स आहेत ते actually not only read the data but also preserve it. एक्झाम्पल आपल्याला मस्त की मोबाईल आपण जे युज करतोय, सोशल मीडिया जो युज करतोय, ऑनलाईन गेम्स युज करतो, मल्टीमीडिया, मोबाईल फोन्स, ऍक्च्युअली व्हॉट दे आर डुईंग, दे आर कॅप्चरिंग अवर डेटा, दे आर कॅप्चरिंग, टेकिंग इनपुट्स फ्रॉम अस. तुम्ही जे पण सोशल मीडियावर सर्च करताय किंवा ऑनलाईन गेम्स मध्ये करताय, मल्टीमीडिया युज करताय, सो एव्हरी टाइम दे आर टेकिंग द इनपुट्स अँड रेकॉर्डिंग फ्रॉम अवर एंड. Why they are using this data? For their goods, for their market, for their new technology advancement. Okay, so that is the thing. Now today myriad devices are digital, including smartphone. Myriad means countless. Today countless devices are digital, including smartphone, tablets, smartwatch, in contrast to the numerous non-digital devices, the thermometer, electric fan and bicycle. आता ऑटोमोबाईलच पण एक्झाम्पल आपण बघितलं, स्पीडोमीटर आहे. टू व्हीलरला पण आता डिजिटल डिस्प्ले आलेले आहेत. सो ऑन द डिजिटल डिस्प्ले पहिले फक्त एक साधा LCD सारखा होता, छोटा, की नाही, ज्याच्यावर आपल्याला फक्त काय दिसायचं, किलोमीटर किती झाले. नाउअडेज एव्हरी पॅरामीटर इज डिस्प्लेड ऑन द डिजिटल डिस्प्ले. जसं ऑटोमोबाईल मध्ये तर अॅनालॉग पण असतात आणि डिजिटल पण असतात, वॉशिंग मशीन मध्ये पण अॅनालॉग डिजिटल दोन्ही आहे. Now, why this digital technology finds more application in human life and society? Because of the simplicity in the usage. Okay, so we are actually moving from the physical world to the digital world. So actually all this activity of the organization and the business is transferring digitally. Okay, because it is very easy to modify that data, to use that data to represent something. तुम्हाला डिजिटली जर डेटा अवेलेबल असेल तर तुम्ही कुठेही तो फोकस करू शकता, ऍडव्हर्टाइज करू शकता, ओके, आणि यूज करू शकता, अगेन फॉर द बेनिफिट ऑफ द कंपनी. अँड यू कॅन इवन मेक सम स्ट्रॅटजी फॉर द युअर प्रेझेंट वर्क अँड द फ्युचर वर्क. ओके, the end goal of this digital transformation is ability to rapidly act and react the changing data. तुम्ही हे याचा फायदा कुठे झाला हे विचारा. जसं प्रत्येक वेळेस आपण म्हणतो की जी पण इलेक्ट्रॉनिक वस्तू आहे किंवा जो पण इलेक्ट्रॉनिक प्रोडक्ट आहे, व्हॉट इज द लाईफ ऑफ दॅट प्रोडक्ट? हार्डली 2 to 3 months. आणि आता तर ते पण कमी झालंय. इन एव्हरी 1 week, in every 7 to 10 days, new model of the mobile is get launched. Why? Because when you launch something new, after 6 to 7 days you will find its usability, its effectiveness and everything. तुम्ही बघा कोणत्याही मोबाईलचं जरी मॉडेल लॉन्च झालं मार्केटमध्ये, त्याच्या दुसऱ्या दिवशी त्याचे रिव्ह्यू येतात. त्याचा कॅमेरा परफॉर्मन्स कसा आहे, त्याचा बॅटरी परफॉर्मन्स कसा आहे, त्याचा सगळं गेमिंग परफॉर्मन्स कसा आहे, प्रोसेसर कसा आहे, हीट होतो की नाही, त्याचा टॉक टाइम कसा आहे, रेंज कशी पकडतो, एव्हरी पॅरामीटर इज गेट टेस्टेड. इव्हन दे फिजिकली ऑल्सो टेस्ट त्याची इम्पॅक्ट स्ट्रेंथ किती आहे, वरतून खाली पडला तर फुटेल का, कॉर्नरला पडला तर ब्रेक होईल का, साऊंड क्वालिटी कशी आहे, इव्हन स्क्रॅच टेस्ट पण केली जाते, बेंच टेस्ट केली जाते. ओके नाही. So every test is carried out and they gather the data, and based on all this data आपल्याला असं वाटत असेल की आपणच फक्त तो युट्यूबवर व्हिडिओ बघतो. The manufacturers are also seeing this video, कारण त्यांच्याकडे सपोज त्यांच्याकडे जी टीम आहे चेक करणारी, तिथे चेक केले सपोज 10 लोकांनी चेक केलं असेल ते ऑन ईच पॅरामीटर. बट ऍट द एंड वेन यू लॉन्च दॅट प्रोडक्ट ऑन द कस्टमर हँड, कस्टमर तो यूज कसा करतोय, वेदर ही इज युजिंग फॉर द गेमिंग ऍप्लिकेशन, इंटरनेट ऍप्लिकेशन अँड एव्हरी अदर फील्ड, त्याचा यूज काय करतोय, that is depend or that it gets varied from the customer to customer. That's why they will get all this data in the digital form and they will change the product slightly and they come up with the new model in the next design. किंवा जे software update पण येतात. From the software update, why that software update comes? Because in earlier update there may be some bug or there may be some lag. जसं तुम्ही कॅमेराचं एक्झाम्पल घेऊ शकता. जर तुमचा मोबाईलच्या कॅमेऱ्याने ब्लर इमेज येत आहे किंवा क्लिअर इमेज येत नाही, सपोज रेड स्पेक्ट्रम त्याच्यामध्ये रेड कलर जास्त येतोय, ब्लू कलर जास्त येतोय, सो इन द नेक्स्ट सॉफ्टवेअर अपग्रेड दिस मायनर बग्स विल गेट इम्प्रूव्ह. किंवा जर एखादं ऍप क्रॅश होत असेल, सिस्टीमचं एखादं ऍप क्रॅश होत असेल, तर हा सगळा डेटा कुठे जातो, ओरिजिनल इक्विपमेंट मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंगला. Original equipment manufacturer, what they do, they will modify it, analyze this data and come up with the solution. Okay, so actually they change it rapidly and react to the changing data. जो आपण इथे word discuss करतोय ना, so to act and react. So that is the thing. And competitive conditions are so worse. For that succeed, they must adopt these things. Okay. In the business, the digitalization is enabling, improving, or transferring business operation, business function, business models, and all the activities by leveraging digital technology and broader use the context of digitized data turn into the actionable knowledge. The actionable knowledge हा खूप महत्त्वाचा, turn into actionable knowledge हा खूप महत्त्वाचा word आहे. Because तो डेटा घेऊन फक्त प्रिझर्व करायचा नाही, they must act on this data. Okay, so that is the point. Actually हे डिजिटल ट्विन्स आपल्याला घ्यायचं होतं. डिजिटल ट्रान्सफॉर्मेशन समजलं का? एनी पॉइंट, एनी डाऊट? What is the need? Why do they require to transform the digitally? Any question? Hello. Okay. Okay. आता याच्यात जे डिजिटल ट्विन आहे याच्यात मी डिटेल वाचून नाही दाखवतो तुम्हाला, मी डायरेक्ट एक डायग्राम दाखवतो. ही डायग्राम बघा. What you can see, left half of diagram is physical world, right half of the diagram is digital world. Okay. Okay. So what you can see, पहिले आपण फिजिकल वर्ल्ड मध्ये डिस्कस करू. फिजिकल म्हणजे जे तुमच्या डोळ्यासमोर दिसतंय, you can actually touch that part, you can actually feel that part and manufactured on that part. Okay, real product manufacturing. So in the physical world, पहिले फिजिकल वर्ल्ड मध्ये लक्ष देऊ. जी फिगर दिसते तुम्हाला, त्याच्यात तुम्हाला काय दिसतंय? What you can see? One robot is there. Robot दिसतोय ना? हे बघा. So we have this robot. Robotचं काम काय द्या? He just have to pick and place the part. हे बघा, पहिले फक्त एक डिस्क होती, त्याच्यावरती हा पार्ट ठेवलाय. So this part is placed on that disk. Okay. Now this is the robot which will give or place the part on the earlier part. So pick and place robot. Okay. Now for that robot, we'll have the sensors and actuators. On the machine also, this is if this is the assembly line. On the machine also, we have the different sensors and actuators. Okay. So this is the sensor. This is the sensor, sensor, and sensor. Now where actuator is there? This is the actuator. This is actuator. This one is actuator. Okay. So what is actually the purpose of all these things? Sensor and actuator. Sensor will give you the idea whether that part is correctly manufactured or not, or whether it is available physically or not. So sensor will give you the reading of the presence and absence of the part and correctness of that part. What actuator will do? Actuator will move that part and other auxiliary equipments. Okay. Now there is again lines are there. You can see these lines. This line represents act. So something action is going on. This line represents create. So they are creating something. And the reverse line represents the communication. So they also communicate with the operator, or you can say with the system. If not the operator, then they will communicate on the system. Okay, so there is physical world. Attaji ji condition ahe manufacturing chi, that is physical world. Now we will go to the digital. Now in the digital, what you can see, same line. असं consider करा की मध्ये suppose mirror ठेवलाय, mirror. So this is actually mirror between them. Okay, same line. So integration is there. So you can see this middle portion is integration. So integration is there. Then we'll have these lines aggregate, analyze, and insight. What is in between? In between we have the data in terms of 1 and 0, and we will have the analytics. आता जो इकडचा part आहे ना, digital वाला, this part is not real. This everything is happening inside the computer, inside the simulation model. So what they actually do, they replicate the physical world into the digital world. Simulate केलं. आता इथे फिगरवरून तुम्हाला दिसतंय की रिअल मध्ये ती गोष्ट बनते आहे, आणि जशी बनते, जे पॅरामीटर त्याला यूज होत आहे, जे कटिंग, जेवढी साईज आहे, सेम एक्झॅक्टली सेम डिजिटल मध्ये रिप्लिकेट केलंय. दॅट्स व्हाय दीज टू आर कॉल्ड एज ट्विन. Okay, so we have the data and analytics. आता असं कंपल्सरी नाहीये की रिअल वर्ल्ड मध्ये ती सिस्टीम इम्प्लिमेंटच पाहिजे. यू कॅन ऑल्सो डायरेक्टली सिम्युलेट द सिस्टीम इनसाइड द डिजिटल वर्ल्ड विदाउट एनी रिअल मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग, विदाउट एनी रिअल वर्ल्ड. मग तुम्ही डिजिटल ट्विन्स करताय म्हणजे तुम्ही रिअल वर्ल्ड मधला प्रोडक्टचा, मेथडचा, प्रोसेसचा डिजिटल करताय, ही एक गोष्ट झाली. सेकंड थिंग, यू कॅन ऑल्सो मेक डायरेक्टली ऑन द डिजिटल अँड देन यू विल फाइंड आउट वेदर इट इज करेक्ट ऑर नॉट. आता ह्याच फिगर मध्ये बघा, तुम्हाला जर पार्टची डायमेन्शन बदलायची असेल, so what you will do, you will give the input to the digital system. You will give the input to the digital system that I have changed this diameter of the part and changed the height. Okay, now you only change the one parameter, but all the parameters related to that part, that is the suppose capacity of this robot, the speed required to move this part, all these other parameters will get adjusted according to your input change. तुम्ही डिजिटल मध्ये एक थोडासा बदल केला तर बाकीचे त्याच्या रिलेटेड 10 पॅरामीटर डिजिटल काय करेल, ऍडजस्ट करेल. And the digital simulation will give you that if you change the diameter of this part, these 10 parameters needs to be changed. मग तुम्ही रिअल वर्ल्ड मध्ये काय करणार, पहिले ते 10 पॅरामीटर चेंज करून घेणार आणि मग त्या पार्टची साईज बदलणार. याचा सगळ्यात फायदा कुठे झालाय, जिथे आपलं एरोस्पेस इंडस्ट्रीमध्ये खूप फायदा झालाय आणि रॉकेट इंडस्ट्रीमध्ये पण, स्पेस इंडस्ट्रीमध्ये पण. ओके, सो दिस इज डिजिटल ट्विन्स. याचं जी थिअरी आहे ती पण मी तुम्हाला सांगेल, पण एक व्हिडिओ आहे, तो व्हिडिओ मी तुम्हाला ग्रुपवरती शेअर करून देईन. ठीक आहे, एंड करायचं का लेक्चर? तुमचं आता एक्सपर्ट लेक्चर आहे, एक्सपर्ट लेक्चरची लिंक टीवायच्या ग्रुपवरती टाकली आहे, सो त्याच्यावर जॉईन होऊन जा.